Yo, what is going on? It's Sean here with another video. And for more realistic purposes, we're just gonna do that. Today we're in Microsoft Flight Simulator, and we're gonna do a flight. Crap. I wanted to look at it before I spawned in, but I guess we'll just look on this map. That's Philly. We're gonna do a flight to should we do ID? Yeah, alright. We're gonna do a flight to Washington. I don't have any of this set up yet right now, so we're gonna do it all right now. I use SimBrief for my I use SimBrief for my whatchamacallit, my flight plans. I recorded a video last night, and unfortunately it was in the wrong format, and it didn't I'm not able to edit the video. It was a 3.5 hour flight. I wasn't done with the flight until like midnight, and it was just not cool. It was not cool at all. So this says 1 hour and 35 flight time, so hopefully that's kind of not that's a pretty short route. I'm not gonna do that one. I mean, this one might be good. I like this one. We're gonna do this one, and then our alternate airport's gonna be Philly. Yeah, so I recorded a video last night, and it didn't. The file format for the video was wrong, and that's unfortunate because that's 3.5 hours down the drain that I was gonna use. But it's all good. We'll turn on the batteries right now. We'll get our checklists up. I like the Vision Jet. We're in the Vision Jet for those who don't know, but I like the Vision Jet because I think sound wise, I think they sound the best. But that's just me, and everything about it too is it's just like a really nice aircraft. And it's extremely easy to maneuver and control, and very easy to understand as well. Pre-flight, doors latched, parking brakes armed, battery 1 and 2 is on, gen switches are on. We don't need the GPU. Back channel below thrust, yep, that's good. Engine start, we won't do that right now. So we're gonna be going down to Washington Dulles Airport today. Should be about 1.5 hour flight. I said that last night and it turned to 3 hours, so hopefully this is accurate. We departed out of 3-2 today. Actually, no. Let me just double check. I've updated scenery for this airport. So let's run. This is gonna be 3-2. All right, we are back. I had to do something, but we're back now. So yeah, we're gonna be going down to Washington Dulles tonight. So that's 1 hour and 30 flight time. But I said that last night too, and it turned into a 3 hour flight, as I was saying previously before. So yeah, that should be it. We're gonna be taking off 3-2 today. We're gonna be doing a northwest departure. We'll be flying over Pennsylvania, and then from there we'll go straight south into Washington. I am going to speed up this part of the video just to put in the flight plan, so you guys don't have to sit here and watch me do all that. So I'll speed it up right now. I'll get it done, and then I'll come back and we get started. Okay, we have everything set up now. We have our flight plan in. Cruising altitude today is going to be 12,000 feet. We're going to be on the Maple 3 arrival, transition to Papa Sierra Bravo. I don't know the weather in Washington right now, but I'm going to try and do a radar vectors for an iOS landing on 19 left. Go ahead and get the altimeter real quick. True story, I was flying into Colorado, and I didn't check the barometric pressure, which of course messed up my altitude. So instead of landing on the ground, I landed into the side of a mountain, which was not fun, and it kind of ruined the whole flight because there was no recovery after that point. So it's very good to make sure. Visual runway 32 is in use. Land depart runway 32. Cool. Okay, we'll go back to clearance. We won't be really using the ATC as much. Maybe if I want to use it for our landing, I'll possibly reopen it. But other than that, we won't be using that. And we won't be on VATSIM today either. It's just going to be a basic flight. There's no ATC online right now anywhere within the New York City or New York/Boston center area, and there's no Dulles ATC online as of right now. So we have everything set up. We can go ahead and run through our engine start checklist. So strobe lights are going to come on. Check. CAS messages are checked. Thrust levers idle. Brakes are hold. Engine knob. We're going to switch to run. I'm going to watch for the fuel pumps. Fuel pump just went on. I'm going to increase the desktop audio because I'm going to lower the microphone because I think the startup sounds the best. Let's check. Fuel pumps check. Verify engine start. Battery temp. Batteries look good. Engine button. Press. Alright, here we go. I'm going to be quiet for this. And that right there, I think, is one of the best sounding startups, in my opinion. For private aviation, at least. I haven't flown A380s. I haven't A380s. I haven't flown A330s. I haven't flown A320s or 737s, 777s, 747s. I haven't flown any of those, so I can't say that I know what those engines sound like because I don't. But for private aviation aircraft, such as the Vision Jet, the Longitude, the Global, I think this is one of the better sounding jets for starting up the engine, in my opinion. So GPU we don't have. Oxygen master switch, we just turned on. Avionics good. Caps pin are removed. Passengers were briefed. Actually, we'll do it one more time. So I'll try and talk while I get my yoke here. I do have a yoke for Vision Jet, which is ironic because Vision Jet is side stick. But we're going to be going to Washington today. We're departing on 3-2 today. Considering everything is normal and everything's in the green, we'll resume our flight to Washington. Anything under 500 feet, we will continue. We will abort the takeoff and we'll land back on the 3-2. Anything over 1,000 feet, we'll try and join the downwind for 3-2 and come back for a landing if that's the case. We're gonna go ahead and plug in my yoke now, which is what that sound was. And today I'm using the Throttle Master. I've had this yoke for the longest time, all the way back to X-Plane 11 and DCS when I used to play that. We don't need to customize that because it's already customized. Alright, seatbelts, any question? We're assuming, I mean, we're flying empty today, so we don't have any passengers, but assuming we do, no questions were asked. Seatbelts are checked, bleed switch is checked. We're going to turn ECS, temp backup is on. These are both in op, but we'll turn them on. Before taxi, comms are checked right here. ATIS, we got that. No clearance online. We can assume, I think it would be safe to assume that it is an uncontrolled airport right now. Altimeter's checked, transponders set, head-in initials set. Flight controls are free and correct. Trim, I think I have automatic trim on right now. Yeah, so that was set to 6 degrees. Flaps are going to go down to 50. As you can see right here, they just went down to 50. So that's good. Electric trim is set. Toga button, I'm going to press as set. Cast messages are checked. Seats must be good. Park and brake. Alright, we'll release park and brake in a minute. Let's turn on flight director's already on. We're gonna go ahead and tell the marshaller to remove the chocks. Chocks are removed. We're gonna go ahead and put our headphones on. The cool thing about this, notice how you guys hear the background audio right now. Look what happens to the audio when I activate noise reduction. I'm gonna be quiet. Barely hear anything. Barely. Now, I'm gonna keep this on. I'm gonna keep it on, the noise reduction on, so you guys can hear what it sounds like when we take off, because that'll be pretty fun for y'all to listen to. I think that's what makes part of this. We don't need this on right now. I think that's what makes the Vision Jet somewhat one of the best aircrafts, in my opinion. And I saw just recently that I believe they just released the PC-12. Personally, I am not a turboprop fan, but the TBMs and the PC-12s are probably one of my favorite turboprops if I had to pick. Okay, so I just pulled up the map or airport diagram on SkyVector. You just go to SkyVector, you go to airports, you type in ICAO code, and boom. 9 out of 10 times SkyVector will have it, or FlightAware in that case. But right now we're on Echo Ramp, so we're going to taxi up to Papa, and then we're going to take Alpha, we'll cross runway 1, take Alpha down to Alpha 1, and depart 32. So let's go ahead and turn on ISLIGHTS landing lights, and we're going to check this, and good. Before takeoff checklist we will do when we get down to, let's pretend I didn't just put up the landing gear. And I don't know if you can hear, but I'm increasing power slightly, and there's little to no noise. But I will take off the noise reduction so y'all can hear the difference. I would say that's a pretty major difference, in my opinion. All right, we're going to go taxi down to 32, and I'll speed up the taxi so you guys don't have to sit here. Try and make this video as short as possible, and speed up all the parts that y'all don't need to sit through. So I'll speed it up, and I'll pick it up when we're down at Alpha 1, Alpha 2, Alpha 1. Okay, so right now we're in the run-up area for 32. So for some reason we have a CRJ 900, 700 also over here. I don't know why. But we're gonna go and run through our before takeoff checklist. Departure briefing we already did. Landing lights are on. Pro-Pete's on. Engine IPS switch is armed. Wing stabilizer IPS switch is off. CAS messages are checked. Stall speed high. Trim is set. Flaps are set. Takeoff emergency battery is not displayed. Is good. Multifunction is, we configured that earlier. Next checklist. Moving on. One will take off. All right. So let's go ahead and line up and wait. Ideally, if I was on VATSIM network, I would say my call sign. In this case, it's 2 Echo. I would say like something similar to, you know, November 2 Echo VistaJet, taking the part in 3-2 to the northwest, or, you know, something like that. We're gonna hold the brakes. Thrust lever's gonna go to takeoff or check our instruments. Brakes are gonna be released. Once our instruments are good, I think gear's gonna come up with a positive rate. Flaps will come up at 115. We'll stay clear of obstacles, and then we are going to watch airspeed. Runway is clear left, and we are clear right. We're gonna go ahead and turn on to the runway. I mean, look at those clouds, man. We're gonna be flying right through those clouds. I don't know the ceiling as of right now. I probably should have looked at the cloud level. We probably shouldn't do that. Okay, we're clear for takeoff. Let's. Wow, I can't even tune the. That's messed up. All right, we're going to hold the brakes, and we're going to set power to take off. Gauges look good. We're going to release the brakes. Our our VR, our rotation speed is going to be about 80 to 90 indicated, and our pitch altitude is going to be 50 or 50. Our pitch altitude is going to be 5 degrees. So that's V1 right there. V2. Okay. Nice and easy. We have a positive rate. Gauges are green. Gears coming up. Man, this is a nice, smooth departure right here. We're going to continue our climb. Flaps are going to come up. Flaps are coming up. Nice and easy. We're going to run down the checklist. All this is completed. For our climb, thrust leveler. Okay, instruments. Okay. Ice protection is going to come on. Okay, cabin pressure is monitored. Alright, and now we should be good to go. We are now en route to we're now en route to IAD, or Washington Dulles. I will now speed up the rest of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed the departure, and I'll catch up back with y'all when we are on our approach or descent, either or. But I hope you guys enjoy the nice music I'm about to play for y'all. All right, welcome back, everyone. We are now on our descent down to 5,000 feet, 4,000 feet. Currently, I gotta say, I hope this video turns out good because this is like really good, like graphics, weather-wise. Like the whole atmosphere right now is really like eerie, and it makes it really good for a flight. The only thing that would suck is if it was rain and strong winds, but it's not, and that's why it makes this so fun to fly in, because it just looks really good, and the sun is setting too, so that makes it even better. I don't know, man, it looks really good. So I hope this video turns out good. I hope you guys enjoyed the little window seat I sat in for majority of the trip. Yeah, it was a good flight, but we still have the most important part of all to grease this landing. I am going to put it out there, and you guys will most likely see it in the video, that when I go onto final approach, my frames will drop a lot, like bad, like down to like maybe like 1,000 frames. Like, it's bad how many frames I'd be getting. Did I say 1,000 frames? I meant like 10 frames. Sorry. But yeah, I get really bad frames on approach. And it kind of messes me up on every landing I do. It's not just like a specific aircraft. One airport that is really bad for me not to go in, like I swear I will never go into it again until I get a new computer, is Atlanta. I always crash land. Not by crash land, I mean like completely I'll land on the runway, but then I'll, like, my game will freeze, and then I'll eventually, when it unfreezes, I'll be on the grass. Like, I don't like that. You know, most other airports, it does the same, but it's controllable to the point where I could manage to somewhat stay on the, you know, the runway. So I'm hoping I could get this in. I haven't had any graphical issue or any stuttering. I haven't had any frames drop, but like I said before, just now, that can all change in a heartbeat, and it most likely will. Currently at 7,000 feet ish. I mean, look at these clouds. OBS doesn't pick it up, but like, it's over here, it's so much more orange, and OBS doesn't show that, and it's so nice, especially with the clouds, little bits of blue here. It is a really nice approach that we're gonna have to come into. Oh my god, it's a really nice approach that we're gonna have to come into here. Decrease that power. Why did it just my autopilot just come off? It did. Alright, I guess I will be hand flying this in all the way then. No big deal. Unless that, I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna do something illegal. Maybe I'm on the wrong runway. Maybe the game is right. Because the flight directors even tell me to go. Oh shit. Wait, no. I'm not wrong. So this would be north. No, I'm right. I'm right. That's 19 left. And we were planned for 19. I'm right. See? You always check yourself. Yeah. I see the localizer. We are a little bit to the right, which is what the flight director was probably telling me about. So we'll follow the flight director for now. I'm gonna decrease the nose a bit. Gonna go full flaps. Flaps ice, I'm aware. Thank you. I don't know why those. Oh. I don't know how to check the cast message in the Vision Jet. I don't know if it's the same mouse wheel or not. It's not, but yeah, I don't know how to check it, so it's just gonna be flashing red for now. But it's just telling me about the ice for the flaps. What was the wind? Because honestly, this could probably be wind. 206 at 9. So what? I mean, we're basically. I mean, so far my frames, I don't see any frame drop, but I'm not going to jinx it because chances are it will pretty soon. Alright, final approach. We are now set. Thrust is set. Airspeed. VREF for further landing consideration table. Okay. I am trying to stay steady here, but I also am trying to stay on course. I mean, you guys probably can't tell, but we don't need this right now. This setting is amazing. Let me see if I can get a. Oh, here comes the frames. What'd I say? Look, I'm freezing. This is exactly what I was talking about. I'm going to try and get a thumbnail right now, though. Okay, thumbnail set. For some reason, I am hearing a beeping, and I don't know what it is. About what? Alright, I don't care about you. We are a bit high. We had to be down to 800. We had to be down at 800 feet, and we weren't. So that's kind of my fault. But we would decrease power. Now we're good. 2 white, 2 reds. 500. Continuing. Oh, here's the lag. Here's the lag. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see it. You should be able to see it. I mean, OBS is recording literally everything. I'm going to apply power here. Oh my god. This is brutal. This is why I don't like flying. Because the landings are supposed to be the more successful and like chilling part of the video, because you know, like, your flight's pretty much over if you nail it. And unfortunately, mine is the most stressful because I have to make sure I don't go into the grass. Let's pull back the power. 2 white, 2 red. Oh my god. And I thought I was going to butter it. Look at that. I froze. Everything froze. This is what I was talking about. Now y'all know for sure that I'm not making excuses. And I'm freezing. Okay. I'll take that landing. Complete flights of at least 300 miles using a prop jet and airliner. I just got an award achievement. Okay, flaps are going to come up. Contact Dulles ground. Figure out where he wants us to go. We'll taxi to parking. Alright, we're going to go Kilo 3. I don't even know what Kilo 3 is, so we're going to get off here. I mean, I do know where it is, but I don't see it on the diagram. I'm going to assume that this is Kilo 3. Kilo 3 to Juliet 4. I don't, oh, this map's upside down. That would make sense. Oh my god, it makes so much sense. Okay, Kilo, I gotta go the wrong way. Kilo 3, Juliet 4, Juliet. I see where we gotta go. Kilo 4. I don't know where we gotta go. I don't even know. Oh, we came in for 19. Okay, I see. Okay. Then we gotta take Juliet. Okay, we're good. Took me a minute. That's why I don't like going into airports that I'm unfamiliar with, because it takes me a really hot minute to digest what I'm looking at. But it's also good for the brain because, God forbid, you come back to this airport, you're familiar with where you gotta go and whatnot and all this and that. But we gotta get on to Kilo 3 here. We're gonna be joining Juliet 4 here in a minute. You just zoom in here. Okay, so that right there is Kilo. We don't want Kilo. We want to join. We're gonna want to join Juliet, which is going to be. I mean, look at that. That is incredible. All right, now we're on Juliet. Now we take this to Juliet, which is going to be right there. Cool. Here because we came in straight for 19 left. I picked that route from the beginning because of that reason, and yeah, I liked it. I like that approach. Do we have a marshaller at all anywhere, or is this like a park yourself type of thing? I don't see one anywhere. Ooh, Grand Caravan. Alright, we're gonna go park down by this Oh, is that our guy right there? Oh, these might be our guys right here. Possibly. I don't know. Actually, let's go this way. I have an idea. Ooh, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be good. And the turn radius is good too, so I know it'll work. Okay, let me just... Let's just see if it's as good. Yeah, that's pretty good. Alright, we'll go ahead and set the parking brake. Parking brake is set. Thrust lever is idle. Engine IPS switch is gonna be off. And up. That's off. Okay, action master switch is gonna come off. Bleed. Pitot heat off. Lights are gonna come off as well. And lights and strobe. Engine knob's gonna come off. And then we're gonna shut off the engine here, and I'll be quiet. That was the engine shut off, which I think sounded pretty good. Personally, I like the startup better, but who doesn't like when the plane starts up? Okay, we can go ahead. I also totally forgot we had the bows on, which is why I remembered it last second right before I turned it off. We can go ahead and put the trucks on. We can put the covers and protectors on. We could open up the luggage door. Let's see how good this stuff looks. Oh yeah, that's real nice. Got the trucks on. We got our covers on. So that's nice. We go ahead and put the storage cover on because why not? We're shutting everything off anyways. Okay, Alt 2 and 1 are gonna come off. When I do that, we'll do that. Okay, engine door pin replace, airplane, it will be secure. All that will be checked. And let's go ahead and close the luggage door. Okay, and we'll go ahead and turn battery 1 and 2 off. Alright, if you guys enjoyed the flight like I did, for sure, 100%, I enjoyed this flight a lot. Wow. An hour and 30 of total flight time. That's literally what the flight plan said. So I'm happy that it worked out. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you guys subscribe, leave a thumbs up, put down in the comments where you guys want me to go and what kind of aircraft you guys kind of want me to experience with and fly with and learn and all this and that. And I'll try and get it done and get more Microsoft Flight Simulator videos out with y'all as well. I'm also going to try and be doing some more pilot vlogs. I plan on probably flying to Boston soon. I just don't know when because all the days that I have off are pretty crappy. So I have to figure out when the day I'm off is going to be nice and then go flying because I don't like flying. No one likes flying, obviously, when it's bad weather. But yeah, make sure you all do that and this and that and whatever. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.